Over the last few days, we have had a couple of special tribute coins in honor of the passing of the Queen and her 70 years on the throne. But all of those, like the Britannias and others we talked about earlier in the show, there is one that is directed at her as the monarch, her coat of arms as an individual, and that series is ending this year, obviously. It's, in my opinion, one of my favorites of all the issues they've ever made. And tonight, I got it back in stock for a couple more minutes. It's called the Royal Mint's Royal Arms, the Queen's Royal Arms. Now, this one, it's a 1 ounce silver. The other side is Queen Elizabeth. We'll get there. It's 2022. This series started in 2019 as Great Britain's other bullion coin. They have the Britannia, and then they have this special Royal Arms of the Queen. The best part of all of this is, and the reason why it's sold out every year is, they only made 100,000 of these. It is easily one of the rarest coins of the year. Unfortunately, it is the last of this series, and it's the last that will ever feature her bust, which has been on many coins since 1952.
Absolutely amazing. This is the 1 ounce silver, the Queen's Royal Arms, issued in 2022, the fourth in the series, started in 2019, and again, like Steve just referenced, it is the last of the series. So on the reverse side, you'll see the shield. You'll also see it's supported by the English lion on the left and the Scottish unicorn on the right, surmounted by the royal crown. And there's that English lion on the left, the Scottish unicorn on the right there. 0.999 silver, 1 ounce pure silver, 2022 uncirculated.
I think it comes down to a lot of people are questioning, what is the Royal Arms? What does that mean? Well, when you become monarch, you become king or queen, you create your flag. So when she was at Westminster Abbey, you saw that flag hanging outside. That was her Royal Arms. It told everybody where she was. This goes back to Richard the Lionheart, Richard I. And a lot of time he spent while he was king was being in battle or through the Crusades, etc. And his flag was to let everybody from his troops know where he is. Here is my banner. Where I am is where this flag is, and it goes and travels with him. In this case, it travels with her. And it's traveled with her the last 70 years as she was the monarch, the Queen of England. Now, inside of it, it's all the story of England itself. Because as you referenced, the shield goes down to the United Kingdom, and the 3 lines in the upper left-hand corner are the lions of England, and they're also the bottom right. The Lion of Scotland's the upper right, and then the Harp of Ireland is the bottom left, right? So we have the 4 quadrants being shown here in the middle of this particular coin.
Now beneath the shield, we have the plant badges of the United Kingdom, the Tudor Rose of Britain, the Thistle of Scotland, the Thistle of Wales, and then the Shamrock of Northern Ireland. So all 4 of those are featured beneath the shield as well.
Again, you have to remember that, as you referenced earlier, the Lion of England and the Unicorn of Scotland are the 2 big themes, with the crown itself on top and then the date 2022. So the coin, that's the only thing that changes and has changed since 2019, other than the fact that this one will be the last. What they're going to do going forward next year, will they change the series over to the family, and what will change with the Royal Arms, with Charles? Will he change the arms? I don't know the rules and flow on that one. I'm not that kind of historian. I'm a coin historian. I love coins, but they will make that determination. But the real issue is this. On the other side, she's been gracing the coins of Great Britain since 1952. Right? We're in 2022, 70 years later, and this one will be her last. Next year will be Charles himself. So tonight we have them. We have a limited quantity, where the Britannia and all the other sovereign states, i.e. like Canada, Australia, and all the other countries where she is on the coin. I love them all. They're all great coins. There are 17 of them. But one is about her and her alone. And that is this particular coin. And it is, again, the Royal Arms, the 1 ounce silver.
And she was crowned February 6th of 1952. And when she became the female monarch, she was the regnant of 32 countries when she started. And at the time of her passing, 15 countries. So 17 countries became independent since then. And that, again, at the time of her passing, was 15 countries.
So again,
Absolutely amazing.
all great stuff. Everything about this is targeted as just a commemoration of who she is and who her reign has been about. And the tying together of all the various of England, right? We have Wales, we have Scotland, we have Ireland, we have all the components, all very well figured onto this particular coin. So again, we sold out of this not too long ago. We just got it back in stock today, which is why we're able to bring it out one last time. It is a very special piece because of one thing. They only made 100,000. So other than it was a great coin and it sold out every year because of what it was. Now, because of her passing, it just adds a little different connotation because we all know this is that end of that era. This series will end like all the other coins also will. But how many of them have 100,000 and how many of them are directed exactly at her and her reign? Her and her reign versus Canada's maple leaf, Australian's kookaburra or kangaroo, or even the Britannia, which is the silver eagle of England, where she is on one side, but on the other side, it's her right here. It's all about her and her royal arms.
2022, legal tender, 1 ounce silver, 0.999 pure silver, extremely limited mintage of just 100,000 pieces. And here we are tonight at $49.95 each. Phones are pretty busy, folks. Thank you for that. This is a very popular piece. So an option for you is ordering online on our website as well. It's avccoins.com. If you're on hold or the phones are busy, just pop online, grab yours. We're going to put a 30-second clock up, please. Thank you very much.
So again, sold out the last time we had it available. Finally got a couple of them back in stock. Won't last long. Again, of all the special coins that are coming out and or the existing coins that are there, one is still the most directed and targeted at the Queen herself. And that was her Royal Arms Special 1 ounce series issued by the Royal Mint in England. This one happens to be targeted to her specifically, only 100,000 pieces, and done. And with that said also, time to be moving on.